Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Pillars of Eternity. I think, did we get this all figured out? I don't even remember. Let's check that journal. Bridge Ablaze. Oh no, we got to locate the missing fragments of Waidwen's soul. All right. Well, we had a key there. Can't do anything there. Um. Hold Waidwen's sundial up to the light. Pinhole aligns with dusk. All right, let's start towards noon. That's what we had to do. We had to alter time. That'll help us find the pieces of his soul. What do we got here?
What if it stops? Being stopped.
The explosion of the Godhammer bomb has ripped Waidwood's body in half. It happened so quickly his face is yet to lose a crease of concern he wore a moment ago. Broken state is beyond any help. Let's find. Failed to disarm the trap. Excellent.
What did you
I could
find,
go for
Ishi?
some shut-eye about now.
Got someone in
Well,
sights.
Seedless meat.
Don't underestimate
think so.
me.
Need something stronger.
Beyond sick.
Seedless meat.
Lord, Anna. Lavaru beyond sick.
You hurt my friends! Well, something's
yeah, I think these guys will go down pretty easy.
Don't think so.
Beyond sick.
Yeah, look, there's a little doggy.
Lavaru
Glory
beyond
be.
sick.
Are you ready? I'm not having much luck.
Backward then run.
Can't do, Fred.
Lavaru beyond sick.
I've got your back!
Time to rethink this stratagem.
Drink while you can!
Can't do, Fred.
All right.
With pleasure! Okay.
Mm. Can't interact with anything over there.
What did you
Sorry, friend. I can't.
Don't underestimate me!
Lavaru beyond sick.
For the Everlight!
Yeah, these guys look like they're gonna go down pretty easy.
That order's too tall.
Lavaru beyond sick.
Unstable soul essence. I don't think that's it either. Where the heck are these things? I do have a key.
That's a great idea.
Oh, one of those things must have been it. Let's check that journal. I can't read it, but the words may be important to someone. Okay. What if we go talk to Waidwen? Oh? I don't think there's anybody else we can talk to. That's leaving. I don't remember what that one is. Alright, I guess.
Absolutely.
Turn it to dawn.
You're a saint to even consider it. Whatever happened here scattered me in body and mind. I can't leave while I'm shattered. Gather enough of the pieces and maybe I'll be strong enough to be some help.
Okay.
What did you find, Ishi?
I wonder, am I looking for like another book or something?
Just remember, if you die horribly, I can always revive you.
Yeah, we've already been, this is where we started, so we've already done this section. I don't see anything new. Didn't one of these have like a little offshoot or something? Something heavy's leaning against the door. I guess I didn't have the offshoot at this stage. So what if I go into this light? Do I get more options then? We'll do dusk, but we'll be on this side of the bridge, maybe. Maybe that'll make a difference. Okay, yeah, this is different.
Looks like trouble.
Seal.
Sorry, friend. Can't.
What is that? Burning soldier?
Might as well be hitting the water.
Drink while you can. Got your back!
Sorry, friend. I can't.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Captain?
Hey,
Where's Ishi?
don't think so.
Are you ready?
Damnation!
You were saying? Not a problem, Captain. What have we here?
Who do I got here?
You were saying? Can do. Speak freely.
Oh, Wandering Soul. Fragmented from Waidwen and the Blast, the splinter of the soul essence feverishly clings to the moment of life now. Your dangled legs over the edge of a dock. In the gloom of pre-dawn, the lake resembles a mirror of polished obsidian. Your father approached with a pair of fishing rods. Back then, he stood as tall as a mountain. He expected you to be ready in the boat by now. What had you so extracted? Father, would morning still come if Aethos wasn't there to draw it over the horizon? He sighed, a foolish question. Aethos is the dawn. His absence would be the death of all light. You're old enough for this to be obvious. What's truly on your mind? Your father knows you well enough to see right through this obvious deflection. Wouldn't life go on without the gods? Before you could finish the thought, the fishing rods clattered against the ground. Your father struck you hard enough that you pitched forward into the lake. Your mouth opened with a cry that was quickly stifled by the cold water. He bellowed that the gods deserve gratitude and not an ignorant child's faithless doubt. You should thank Aethys for the harvest and the dawn. Pride will only make you complacent. You were never a strong swimmer. By the time you desperately clawed your way back to the surface, your father had rowed out to the middle of the lake alone. You know better than to call out to him and interrupt his fishing. Good grief. You sat on the shore and awaited his return. When the dawn crested the horizon, you didn't give thanks for the warmth it brought. You wanted to remember the cold.
What did you see in there anyway?
Waidwen and his father had a turbulent disagreement over his faith. That's an understatement.
Strange thing to think of right before you get blown to pieces, don't you think?
I don't know. Doesn't seem that strange to me. He's kind of second guessing himself a little bit.
What did you find, Ishi?
What did they find? I don't see it. Can I go up here? I can't. Well, how the heck did I get to that one? Oh, I can get around over here. So there's another piece over there. Okay. So we need to go back to noon so we can cross, or dawn so we can cross the bridge, right? And then we need to go back to dusk and we can get to that area. We're figuring it out slowly but surely. Hopefully there's not more soul fragments than that. I'm assuming, we'll check, but I'm assuming we have to go back to Dawn while Waidwen literally still has the ability to talk to him about the soul fragments lost or something. That would be my assumption. I definitely did not notice this before. Fragmented from Waidwen the Blessed, Splinter's soul essence feverishly clings to a moment of life now forgotten. Your father reached up from his sickbed, clutched at your wrist, his fingers gnarled and skeletal. You'd seen enough of this condition spreading throughout the colony to know he wouldn't last long. It's a miracle he hung on this long. His breathing labored, his voice ragged, but his gaze was alert and full of questions that only you could answer. Don't worry about Mother. She won't know what to do with so much idle time. He shook his head, maintaining his grip. His lips and nose were stained by the Volurous cough plague that colored the phlegm purple. To you, it resembled an actor's smeared face paint. He asked in a ragged whisper if you kept your faith. I still thank Aethys for the harvest and the dawn, just like you taught me. Satisfied, he nodded, but his grip tightened as if another fit of coughing crumpled up into a ball. And I'll thank him for the dust that settles over you, Father. The coughing fit rattled to a halt as your father regarded you in wide-eyed shock. That's got to be blunt. I needed a father, not a priest, and you were neither to me. Farewell. He moved away from his sickbed that was soon to be a deathbed, closing the door quietly behind him. Then you stepped out onto the porch to savor the last rays of the day.
What did you see in there anyway?
Waidwen never forgave his father.
That's a hard thing to carry all this way.
Yeah, his dad was kind of a jerk, so I don't feel bad about picking that option. All right, so now if we head back over here. Try to restore fragment of Waidwen's soul. Unresponsive. Yeah. I think we gotta go back to the dawn when we can actually talk to him. And then put his soul back together. That seems logical to me. I might be wrong, but restore fragment.
The water is so cold. This day I believe Father wanted me to drown.
Oh boy.
If my faith was untrue, then I wasn't worthy to be his son.
The soul of Waidwen feels more vibrant and lovely, but it isn't whole yet. There must be more soul essence located nearby.
We could have parted on better terms, Father. But your son has too much of you in him. See, Father? I can be as vindictive as you.
Oh my. But it isn't whole just yet. There must be more soul essence located nearby. Okay.
You're a saint to even consider it. Whatever happened here scattered me in body and mind. Gather enough of the pieces and maybe I'll be strong enough to be some help.
Okay, so I'm definitely missing something. All the soul pieces we seem to have found at dusk. So what am I missing at dusk? Becomes the question. Check dusk again. And then I guess we can check noon again, but noon didn't really seem to have anything. Can I go anywhere? Does this have any branching alternative paths? It didn't really look like it. We had this side, had this piece over here. And that, as far as I can tell, there's no getting over there. Have we done noon on this side? I don't know if we have or not. Let's check it out. Guess we'll do that. Turn it to noon on this side. Let's see what we get. And maybe we got noon on the other side. Maybe there's something we can do there. There's kind of a bridge here, but yeah, it's all busted up, so we can't really get over there. This doesn't exist before the explosion, so that's not an option. Nothing over there. What am I missing? I don't think there's a way for me to get over there. If I go down, I can get back there, but I don't think I can change time. Unless it's like hiding back there. That just goes straight to the top. There's another ray of light down here. Hold on. I have an idea. Bye. Go back to dawn. That part gets destroyed. Do I have access? I don't think I do, but let's see. No, I can't get in this door. What the heck am I supposed to do? Can't go any further than that. Don't see any way to get down there. All the soul fragments have been at dusk, so what if... Not a way down there now. So I get there. Can't go down that way if I remember right. Can you? What am I missing? Do I have to go in that void gate?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, because there's more lights down there. How the heck do I get down there? That's the question. It's very clearly where I need to go. I can't go down this way. Where does this void gate say it go? Doesn't say. Maybe this is what I need to do? Aha! Aha! Alright, okay. Okay, and this is another one of the lights,
Absolutely.
correct? Alright, we'll step away for now. Let's make sure we investigate this area.
What did you find, Ishi?
Okay, nothing here. Pretty much a dead end. Okay. Let's rest real quick. Adair already had 2 marks on him from walking into traps. I really did not build our new mage correctly. Or at least to compensate for... Alright, so let's try noon first. Yeah, I did not build her to compensate for the loss of the loft. Okay, there's a soul fragment.
What have we
Okay,
here?
don't worry
I
about
walk
me.
right into a trap immediately. You drew a sickle across a thin patch of vorals. The harvest would be a poor one, but at least that was shared, a burden no one in Ridseras would suffer alone. We could use some rain to go with all the sunlight, Athos. My thanks in advance. As usual, no one replied. You drew the sundial out from under your shirt, but the light had wanted too much to judge the hour. Athos say Waidwen. You flinch as a charming bell echoed from a distant source. A sensational warmth spread across your back. Who's there? Daylight blossomed life, exploding into many colors that filled the sky. You turn to face it, shielding your eyes, and you realize that you didn't hurt to look into its brilliance. A glowing figure loomed before you. Do you still thank me for the dawn of the harvest, Waidwen? You dropped to your knees. You felt laid bare before the light of Athos. Every word spoken in hate, every punch you threw, every time you turned your back to the dawn, they were all his to judge. I won't plead for mercy. Do what you came to do. You tilted your head and presented your neck in motion you had seen repeated too many times at the town square. The luminescent figure flickered away in a way that reminded you at once of guttering candle and chuckle. Do you think I'm here to admonish and cast you into the lake? No, I would draw you back to the warmth for a higher calling. He knew. Suddenly, you felt like that child again, vulnerable and alone before a looming all-powerful presence. Fear not, you are chosen above all the others. You will be the light to bring about the rebirth of an empire. An empire? It was gibberish to you, but Aethys probably knew something you didn't. Of course he did. His words filled you with warmth and confidence you'd never felt before. Where do we start? He told you that it starts where the stories usually do at the beginning. The sickle fell from your grip with a clatter as a hand reached out from across the great distance to touch your brow. The light stole over your vision. Much later, you awakened a changed man.
What did you see in there anyway?
Waidwen chose his fate for himself. He and Aethys share a bond.
I suppose that's better than Aethys forcing it on him. I always wondered about that. A lot of folks did.
All right. Well, it looks like we only got one choice, and that's to go into this light right here. But unfortunately, we're going to have to do that next time. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good one. Sorry it took me so long to figure that out.